Hello there, my NFL fans, and how is everyone doing? Okay, NFL fans, before I give you my picks on week 15, I'll give you my recap how I did in week 14. So here goes. I got 7 wrong. I had a bad week. Hopefully, in week 15, I do a lot better. So wish me luck, my NFL fans. So here are my picks for week 15. This is going to be excellent, I guaranteed. Alright then, tonight for a Thursday Night Football to kick off week 15. And there will be the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Philadelphia Eagles in Philly. Now we all know that they benched Michael Vick, and the backup quarterback is taking over for the rest of the season. So I am going with Philly for an upset. Okay, next matchup is the Atlanta Falcons versus the New York Giants, the Super Bowl champions. Now this is the rematch from last year in the playoffs when the Atlanta Falcons only had 2 freaking points. That's it in the whole game. That is pathetic. And we all know what happened to the Giants. They kick ass, took names, and they won the freaking Super Bowl. So I'm not too sure it's gonna be a different outcome or what. But I am picking the New York Giants. And that game is in Atlanta. I'm not too sure if I said it earlier. Okay, next matchup, the Green Bay Packers versus the Chicago Bears. Now these two teams have a history back in the early 20s or longer, the biggest rivalry in NFL today. Now we all know that if you're a Bears fan or a Packer fan, there's an awesome video that I found out on YouTube. So I put my Facebook wall, so check out. But anyway, no further ado, I'm going with the Bears. I know you guys think I'm cookadoots, but I'm going with the Bears. I know they all banged up, but this game's in Chicago. Monsters in Midway. Plus, if the Packers win, they win the freaking division. And we have a very, very, very slim chance to make the playoffs. I'm not giving up on the Bears until the fat lady sings. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I hate the Packers with a passion. That's all I'm going to say. Hopefully, no blowout. Bears defense, please step up. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, next matchup. The Cleveland Browns versus the Washington Redskins. I'm going with an upset. Washington. RG3 is a hell of a quarterback. Okay, the St. Louis Rams versus the Minnesota Vikings. I'm going with Minnesota. Minnesota is on fire. Adrian Peterson wants the MVP award. Now there's a lot of people who wants the MVP award, but I'll discuss that at the end of the video. So stay tuned for that, my viewers. Okay, yeah, I'm going with Minnesota. Next matchup, Miami Dolphins. Miami versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm picking Miami because Jacksonville sucks this season. Okay, the New Orleans Saints in New Orleans versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm going with the Saints, Drew Brees and company. Okay, the Denver Broncos versus the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore. I'm going with Denver. Denver is on fire, baby, on fire. And plus, Baltimore defense is kind of banged up, but if it happens, it happens. If if Baltimore wins, that'd be great for whoever's picked Baltimore. If you pick Denver, it'd be awesome also. So good luck with your picks. Okay, next matchup is the Houston Texans in Houston versus the Indianapolis Colts, a division rival. I'm going with the Indianapolis Colts. They've been on fire lately. No one thought the Indianapolis Colts will make the playoffs, especially with the new quarterback. I thought they're gonna have a crappy season. They shocked everyone. Okay, next matchup, I'm going to make this fast and quickie. The Seattle Seahawks versus the Buffalo Bills in Toronto, I think. It says in Buffalo, but that's wrong. It's in Toronto, right, Alex? Because I know you're a huge Seattle Seahawks fan. Plus, they dominate their rival, or the division opponent, Arizona Cardinals. They give up, no, they not give up, they scored 58 points. Now, congratulations to you, Seattle. One thing, Seattle, you do not do that to the Bears. That's a good thing. I'm going with Seattle. They are on fire. If they keep winning, if the Niners slip, Seattle's going to win the division, hands down. And plus, Alex keeps saying 11-5, 11-5. Keep dreaming, not just keep dreaming, but keep thinking, you know, and that's positive, very positive, my friend. Okay, next thing on the agenda is the Detroit Lions versus the Arizona Cardinals in Arizona. I'm going with Detroit. Okay, the San Diego Chargers at home versus the Carolina. I'm going with Carolina. Cam Newton is on fire the second half of the season. Okay, the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas. I'm going with Dallas, just for the hell of it. They need this win. They're not doing that good at home. And we all know what happened last Saturday. Another tragedy in NFL. You know, very sad. You know, back-to-back weeks. Hopefully it does not happen again for the third time in a row. Very sad. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look on NFL.com. Okay, next one, the Oakland Raiders in Oakland versus the Kansas City Chiefs, a huge division rival. Plus, the two teams are no playoff bound at all. Sorry, whoever's an Oakland fan and whoever's a Chiefs fan. But I'm going with Oakland. Next matchup for Sunday Night Football. I think this will be a preview for the Super Bowl. It might be a preview. Okay, the teams I'm talking about is Tom Brady and company, the Patriots, versus the San Francisco 49ers in New England. This time I'm going with the Niners. Next matchup for Monday Night Football, the Tennessee Titans versus the New York Jets. This game, who cares? I'm going with Tennessee. Now, that's my picks for week 15, and that's my recap for week 14. Now, real quickie about the MVP award. Now, there's three-guy race. Adrian Peterson for the Vikings, he's a running back. The Denver Broncos, Peyton Manning, and probably Eli. Put Eli in the mix. Now, I think it's a two-man race from my point of view. I think it's going to be Peyton Manning and Peterson. Definitely, Peyton Manning will get the comeback player of the year because he had a neck surgery this offseason. And probably Peterson will be MVP of the regular season, or he might be the comeback player of the year. It all depends, or they might be winners, or maybe they might put Eli in the mix. It all depends. They go by status, you know what I'm saying? Status, you know, how many touchdowns, how many picks you thrown. So that's about it. And real quickie, I want to show you this real quick. Oops, sorry. Very cool, huh? Very cool. And then here's another picture. Sorry about the noise, I have to throw some in it. Very cool. This is all for the Giants fans, okay? So hopefully you enjoy my picks for week 15 and my recap for week 14. I had a crappy week in week 14. So that's about it. If this video went any longer, I apologize. I try to go deep the best I can. So good luck for the rest of the way for the playoff push. There's only 2 more weeks for the NFL season, and then the real season kicks off. The playoffs, baby. Hopefully the Bears make it, but I doubt it. Have a good one. Enjoy the games tonight. Later, everyone. Dudes and dudettes. Goodbye.